What I am about to say this morning is going to shock you. I have actually discovered the secret of Evangelist Ebuka Obi's power.
Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening as well, depending on the area of the world where you are watching me from. Sometimes we hide our identities. At some point, we disclose a bit. Today is my civilian right to put on a military uniform, and it was for a purpose. The reason is so clear. As a human being, we have different things that bother us, and we have things we need to talk about in our daily lives. Despite what profession you are, you can be a doctor, an engineer, a businessman, a military man, a police officer, whatever profession. But one thing is common among all of us. The common thing is we are humans with feelings, and we've got blood and water in us and can express our feelings, how we feel. And when you are expressing yours, you don't care about how the person next to you is feeling, because sometimes people don't want to see your feelings and the opinions as genuine as they are, but rather try in many possible ways to contradict what you are saying. Because before we speak, we think. Before we show our reactions, sometimes you could not take it anymore and you have to speak out to free your mind. Now, another one is now on the trend. A leak audio of what Evangelist Ebuka Obi was mentioned in. And we are now speaking out, because you don't have to be a gentleman to speak. Anybody can speak. Important thing is, like I mentioned earlier, one thing we have in common is we are human. Just look up here. This is a Reverend Father. What he said in the audio clip that leaked. He never knew that this would be leaked and this will go viral on internet. And he never knew that people are taking note of him as well. Now the question is, what exactly really bad this Evangelist Ebuka Obi has done to all people who are carrying his name around negatively? Do we ever look at the good things this man have done? Do we ever consider things he is doing even as of today? Do we ever consider his beginning, how he started, the challenges he faced up to this time? Do we ever see the truth, how people who have come to testify to the glory of God? Everybody have a testimony in life. If you think you have no testimony, as long as you are still living and you are breathing, you've got a testimony. But I'll be quick to play the audio of what was leaked and mention the name of Evangelist Ebuka Obi, because many people are wondering. And you know, when people are talking about this man, a man who hasn't even reached his pinnacle, imagine he hasn't reached his pinnacle, and people are talking and carrying his name all around in this manner, what will happen when he now reach his pinnacle? And I know most people now put up their antennas to see what went wrong about this man now, so that they can make a news on the internet, and they share this with all other people who know how to make a standing propaganda against what is unreal. However, before I play the audio clip of what Evangelist Ebuka Obi was mentioned in, subscribe to Kibri's Got Talent. On the bottom right corner of this video, you will see the subscribe button. Click on it and click on the bell icon, so that whenever we upload a new video, the notification will come to you before others. Now pay attention to hear what Evangelist Ebuka Obi was mentioned in the audio clip that I am going to let play. Watch.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are joining me from. What I am about to say this morning is going to shock you. I have actually discovered the secret of Evangelist Ebuka Obi's power. Yes, If nobody will say it, I am going to say it now. And I have discovered also why everybody is talking about Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Evangelist Ebuka Obi. You go to YouTube, Evangelist Ebuka Obi. You go to everywhere, Evangelist Ebuka Obi. I've discovered it. And that is what I am going to share with you now. Just follow me, pay attention, watch this video to the end. The evangelist in question, I went into prayers to ask God, who is this young man that everybody is talking about? In fact, it was because of the publicity that they were giving to him. Native doctors are talking about Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Reverend fathers are talking about Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Pastors are talking about Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Eze is talking about Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Ezewoko is talking about Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Everybody, Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Zion ministry. Zion will move. Zion. I went into prayers to discover who this young man is. And what God told me will shock you. What God told me will shock you. Now, one of the reasons, before I tell you the secret of Evangelist Ebuka Obi's power that have been revealed to me, one of the secrets why people are fighting against him is because he's emptying people's church, especially the people in Lagos. Their membership is reducing on daily basis, and when you look for their members, you don't see them. You will see them in Zion. So what is going on now is what is called what? Propaganda. Let us talk him down so that our own business will not close. That's what is going on. Their offerings are reducing. Their offerings are reducing. In fact, some churches have closed down because of Evangelist Obi. If you enter some parishes on Sunday, half of the parishes have gone to Zion. Half of the parishes have gone to Zion. So the only way to stop what Evangelist Ebuka Obi is doing, or to stop and regain their members, is to ban him. But nobody can ban what God has not banned. Like I said earlier, validation is of the law. It is only God that validates. Now, for those that want to hear, another one is Evangelist Ebuka Obi has become a household name. He has become more popular than the people that think they are popular. That is the problem. The fame is too much. So this battle is let us pull him down. We want to pull him down. That is what it is all about. So you that is a Zion member, don't be distracted. If God is blessing you in Zion, go to Zion. Forget about what anybody is saying. Just count on the blessings of the Lord. Then the secret of his power that God revealed to me, hey, it will shock you. It will shock you. I don't know what you want to hear. I don't know what you think his secret is. But what that young man is doing is what he was born with. And through fasting and prayers, a lot of sacrifices he has developed himself. In fact, let me tell you, you haven't seen anything yet. Zion and Ebuka Obi will still work stronger and stronger. But at this point, I want to tell Evangelist Ebuka Obi, be very careful with people that are around you. People that you think are very, very close to you, be very, very careful with them. Because I see a plot from within your own camp. This one is not outside your camp now. I am seeing a plot from within your own camp. Be very, very careful. Because those you trust, you might not go into prayer. You might not even want God to reveal anything because you trust them already. Be very, very careful. But all this video, I see a greater Ebuka Obi tomorrow.